streaming. Woo! Hold up, folks. Just a minute now. Just a minute. Let me get the music on. Stream music. There we go. Okay, then. I'm gonna hope that isn't echoing from my mic. If it is, let me know. Because obviously that wouldn't be ideal. Let me go onto the channel, grab on the live stream, get the ping, everything, all the things. Oh, I just closed the tab that I was using my music on. I am an intelligent individual. Incredibly intelligent. Wait, give me a second. Content. I'm gonna go content ping on this. Sorry, it's a live stream, but it's actually cool this time. Alright. It's been ages, Chad. It's been quite a while since we've done a trivia night. So, I figured, why not? They're fun as hell. I love doing them. So, I love my trivia nights. So let's get the music going. I got my questions pulled up. And then we can play some geography trivia. All right. We have music now. Is that a good volume, guys? Is that a good volume? Are we good? Hello, folks. How we doing? Hi, Z-Man. Hello, DPR. Hello, Pete. Prepare for takeoff. Hello, NY. Hello, actually. What is up? Actually. Go to name. Let me pull up the questions. So, we'll go easy on you guys first here. We'll wait a minute. Let me get everything properly set up here. And then we'll start questions. Just wait till we have some people. Place 26? No, I got 10th actually. I don't know if I updated you guys on that, but they posted the official scores and I got 10th. So that was pretty cool. We actually got top 10 at nationals, so that was hype. Yeah, thank you. It was pretty sick. Very fun. Like the stream, guys, so that more people get to see it and then more people get to play trivia nights. 10th out of how many people? In my division, there were 180 something. I don't know. Something like that. I just cooked in semis way too hard. Yeah. 180 came to nationals. I think how many people? I think they said the number at some point. In JV division, I think there were 500 different regional competitors, so I'll take 10th. Kind of questions were there? The kind of questions I'm about to read you. So yeah, I'm about to read you some IAC questions. So enjoy those. They won't be as hard, but they are IAC questions. Obviously, don't cheat. Because I'll be able to tell. I feel like for most of you guys, I kind of know how good you are at geography. And occasionally we all have pop-outs, but if you're continuously getting unreasonably good buzzes, I'm sorry, but I ain't believing it. Okay. Actually, we're gonna try this online buzzer. So, boom, create game. I actually haven't done this before, so we're gonna, but I think it'd be sick. I think it'd be really cool. Okay. So, if you go to the buzzin.live game code. Actually, we're not going to do that. I'm going to do that another time, though. I'm going to do that another time when we have it in a VC. Because that way I can manage that properly. But I don't think I can reasonably do that right now. But that will be something that will be implemented in the future. Because I feel like people would just buzz immediately. And it would be annoying, right? So we're going to avoid that happening. And I think we're probably going to start, right? Hi, Gus. Hi, hi, Ju. Hi, OG Nerd. Hi, DPR. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Forza. We're good to go, right? Let me make sure. That's a timer. That's not what I want. Live sim counts also is not what I want. Text, that's it. There we go. This is pretty old. We haven't used this in a while, so let me just get rid of some of this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Points. Make it a little bit bigger for right now. Hopefully you guys can see that properly. And I guess let's I think we got 70 people. That seems solid enough to start, right? Let's get some questions reading. Okay. Okay, folks. You can answer at any time. I'm gonna do my best to administer things. Just watch if you're able to. Just watch as well, because sometimes I miss people get the right answer. I miss things. Not perfect. I'm human, so I apologize if that does happen. But we're gonna start easy. We're gonna start easy on y'all, so you can answer at any time. The first person to get the correct answer wins. There's no like limit on how much you can answer, but don't answer unreasonably. Don't be like, don't just like spam stuff, you know? Okay. Question 1. A small arm of this body of water, Little Traverse Bay, I'm sorry, was the site of a Jesuit mission named L'Arbre de Crochet. From May to October, the historic steamship Lake Michigan, yes sir, Gus. Little Traverse Bay is pretty nice first clue for you there, but we have Gus, I think, buzzing in first there with 1 point. There we go. Very nice, Gus. All right. Is that Naru Kiribati? Yes, it is. Naru and Kiribati in the back. The rest of the clue, I mean, it gets a lot easier from there. It mentions things like Manitowoc and Ludington. The Winnebago tribe largely inhabits in the Door Peninsula. Door Peninsula, if you guys don't know, that was the, like, if you look at Wisconsin, the Door Peninsula is that little, like, jutter out thing at the top. We have, like, Egg Harbor and a couple of those other towns up there. That's what that's called. See, guys, even if you're not getting points, you're still learning things. Yeah. Okay. Number 2. A city in this nation is home to the Monastery of Jesus, which contains the tomb of Princess Joanna, who refused multiple royal marriages to stay at a convent. The Douro Valley of this country is a major global center for the production of fortified wines. I'm sorry I think it's Douro. Douro is how you actually pronounce it. This nation, yes, Portugal. Portugal is the answer, Gus. Goated again. Yeah, I mean, the Douro River is one of the largest in Portugal, I believe. If not the wait. I think Tagus. No, Tagus is larger, maybe. But there's a couple larger ones. Douro is well known. The question continues to go on. Says things about nation's highest point of Monte Pico, which Monte Pico is actually down on... it's in the Azores. It's in the Azores. And Tagus River. Yeah, Tagus River, I believe, is the largest one. Empties into the Atlantic Ocean. Yippee. Jerusalem is reasonable with all the Jesus stuff. Very reasonable assumption. All right. Gus at 2. Goated. All right. Question 3. An ancient city along this river was known for its towering gates named for local gods like Amash and Nergal, with those gates being flanked by Lamassu statues during the siege of Kut in the First World War. The British used Indian paddler Tigris. Yes, sir. Gus with 3. It is Tigris. Yeah, all the god stuff and the stuff was all siege of Kut as well. I mean, you have a lot of old like Mesopotamian things there. A lot of things to like. He double guessed on Tigris and Euphrates because it's kind of hard to differentiate between the three or between the two. But yeah, Lamassu based. I mean, Lamassu, yeah, pretty well known stuff. So my credit card got deactivated. Holy shit! Yeah, go do that, man. All right, it's only guess for now. Certainly, we'll see some new guys coming up on here. Number 4. This city contains the I Love You wall in Genon Rictus Square, which contains the title phrase in 192 languages. A favorite of the fictional James Bond, Harry's New York bar in this city was often visited by the U.S. expats like Ernest Hemingway. and was where George Gershwin supposedly thought up a certain musical set here. Yes, Paris. Junior, you were on the right thought. You went to France. It said city, so we were in Paris. Good job. I think Kietilis. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but you were the first person to get that. We had a lot of people getting. What was the thing that everybody knew there, guys? I know Ernest Hemingway going to Paris was well known, but I didn't know what the other things were that were particularly huge there. Hemingway, yeah, that's what I thought. That would have been where I'd buzz too. All right. Oh wait, Kietilis. Am I typing that correctly? Let me make sure I am. No, there's only one L. Hold up. Kietilis. W name. If that's actually your name, that's a fire name. So for some reason I doubt it is, but it's a cool one. It's a cool user for sure. Say Chet. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Hemingway and thought Key West. Reasonable enough, I guess. SG asking the questions. Yes, there I am. All right. Number 5. The Cree is a threatened species of ibex found only on this island's White Mountains. A district once called Sabianara, which means the gates of sand, in this island city of Kidonia, sit adjacent to the house of a local hero named Eleftherios Venizelos. This island lies south of the Icarian Sea and was the site of a major German paratrooper invasion in World War II. Crete, yes sir. What was the giveaway there, Gus? What was the giveaway? We had Crete. It was close though. Someone else said Crete like right after him. Definitely a close one. Liking the stream? That's not ideal, is it? The Greek name? Yeah, fair enough. The Eleftherios Venizelos was like, okay, Greek, and then the Icarian Sea. I didn't know of Eleftherios Venizelos or whatever, but it definitely sounds Greek. And then we have like Kidonia. Also, I would have been like 70% sure that's on Crete. Probably would have buzzed at Kidonia, but yeah. So hard first clues there. Very difficult first clues. 15 seconds of information. Heard of the city? Yeah, I mean, hold up. I'll look it up. How big is Kidonia? Oh, okay, Sidonia. So yeah, no, Sidonia is the yeah, it's basically in Chania. It's basically Chania, but Sidonia or Kidonia, however you pronounce it, was the ancient ruins bit that was like a big Greek city, and now is just a bunch of ruins near Chania. So cool. Alrighty, 4 to 5 questions are from Gus. He's just cooking today, I guess. Okay. Question 6, I believe. While not related to the pizza chain, Willem de Kooning and Ai Weiwei contributed outdoor fixtures to this city's Papa John Sculpture Park. Principal Financial Group sponsored the creation of a river walk along this city's namesake river, a tributary of the Mississippi that was named for the French Cistercian monk that first colonized the area. A state fair in the city is known for its butter cow and political soapbox, run by its Register newspaper in the year... Hold on, has someone answered you yet? Nope, we have no correct answer. Oh, Gus, okay. Gus in with Des Moines. That is the correct answer. Goated. I don't... Honestly, I don't think I would have buzzed yet. I don't know any of those things. It is not my question, I guess. Gus goated today, apparently. Boo-doo-doo-bap. Alright. Heard the artist here, but nah. Okay. Mississippi tributary. Like, I mean, that puts you in the right area. But I wouldn't have been able to figure out which one it was. Congrats on 6K, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Maybe smaller cities? There probably won't be in these questions because they are among the easier questions. If we did like semis and stuff, there would be harder questions. Like I had one where the answer was New London. New London, Connecticut. That city has 27,000 people. And it was the answer to one of the questions. Wild stuff. Alright. One means monk. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. That's wild. Alrighty. Let's see. Alrighty. Question 7. This river is smaller than the Kama, its largest left tributary, at their confluence. A city near this river's end lies below sea level and is the worldwide center of the caviar industry. While a song celebrating the boatmen of this river was popularized by Mili Balakirev. Yes, Volga. Okay. Nice. Man, WebKey Luck, what was the thing there? Because that was early buzz. Good stuff, dude. WebKey. It's okay if I just put you in as WebKey? Alright. And Nunu is here. Nunu is here to kick some butt, guys. Watch out. Nunu's good. Let me just double check he was the first one to say Volga. Yes, he was. Good stuff, dude. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know any of that stuff yet. I've heard of the Kama River, but I don't think I would have been able to place it. Not gonna get any of these. Hey, it's okay. Maybe you'll learn something. Watching trivia, like, you genuinely learn stuff, even if you're not, like, answering things. If you just pay attention, it's actually a good way to learn. This coming for you guys. Alright, number 8. The Kiu-Kirtliu route is one method of climbing the tallest mountain in this range, so we're looking for a mountain range, whose glaciers feed the Baksan, Malka, and Kuban rivers. The Gates of Alexander were legendarily built in this mountain range, whose Dario Gorge was carved by the Terek River. Any guesses yet? No. This range's southern portion is home to the disputed territories of Nagorno-Karabakh and South Ossetia. Caucasus! Is that the first person? DPR, I think. First person to get Caucasus. Very nice. There we go. Good stuff, DPR. Getting on the board. Just double checking that no one else said Caucasus before that. Nope, I think we are good. Alright, this one's a little bit harder, like more obscure. Keep the 11. Alright. Number 9. Number 9. This river's valley formed the majority of the bed of Lake Allison. This river is crossed by the Canby Ferry, as well as the 2 oldest vertical lift bridges in North America. The ghost town of Champouy lies along this river. And while it's not in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, or New York, this river flows past Harrisburg, Milwaukee, and Albany. North of Springfield, this river is joined by the Mackenzie River before flowing past the end of the Oregon Trail. Interpretive Center. For the point, name this river in the Pacific Northwest, a tributary of the Columbia River, whose namesake valley contains 70% of the population of Oregon. A lot of Columbias, not Snake. We have a lot of snakes. It is not the Snake River. No one has gotten it yet. And that question 3, 2, 1 goes dead. All right. The answer there, let me double check. Did anybody say it? No, we have the Willamette River. Yeah, it is the Willamette, Gus. The question is unfortunately dead, but no one gets that one. Too late. But yeah, Willamette River. If you don't know anything else about it, it's the largest tributary of the Columbia, and it's basically just like the Oregon-Washington River. Like, you know, it encompasses pretty much, like, its valley is pretty much all of Oregon, and some of Washington. So yeah, that area is dominated by the Willamette. All right. Question 9 or whatever. Musical genres native to this country include Twabadu, Mereg, and Kompas. It's not Jamaica, but an island in this country was a neutral base for the Brethren of the Coast, a group of pirates that included Henry Morgan. This Haiti, yes, Gus, nice. Good stuff. That is a W buzz. I don't know what you would have gotten off there. I definitely was not. I mean, like, the name sounded French, and it was an island, so I guess you could probably guess Haiti, but That definitely was a harder question there. Pirates and sounding French. Fair enough. Yeah. Had some nice clues there. Alright, this one's a little bit weirder of a question. Alright, number 10. Tiffindale, one of only 2 of these places in Africa, is near Lesotho, in South Africa's Drakensberg Mountains. The only one of these facilities in Bolivia is named Chacaltaya, and was the highest in the world until it closed due to the melting of a namesake glacier. Massacriong, a ski resort. Nice. Okay, Nunu. Nunu got it first. Goated. All right, Nunu is on the board. There we go. Old drafting coach. Yeah, I mean, you can have an idea. It's a place and it's a glacier, so, like, what else is there? There's more logic in these than you might think. Alright. Okay. Question number 11. The 220-foot tall Roque Nublo is a volcanic rock that is the 3rd highest point of an island in this group. The Roque de los Muchachos Observatory is near the summit of this island group's Caldera de Taburiente. Canaries. Yeah, nice. Nunu buzzing canaries, that is the correct answer. I think I'm going to answer it's not happening. Yeah, it is the Canary Islands. Congratulations, Nunu, on point number 2. He's on a streak, folks. Roque Nublo is low-key famous? Let me check it out. Okay, I mean, I see it. It's cool. Definitely looks cool. I've never heard of it, but sick, I guess. Was too slow. Unfortunate. Alright. Okay. Question 12. This nation is known for a variety of cheese-filled bread named chapuri that originates from the Imereti region. This country has nominal control over the breakaway... Georgia, very nice, Dumpling Man. I presume you knew Imereti, but maybe there was something else there. I don't know. Goated. W Dumpling Man on your first point? I'm just going to put dumpling because I don't want it to get, like, super long. Alright. Mispronounced Khachapuri. Wait. Khachapuri. I probably did. Maybe. I don't know what that is, to be fair. Is this like a famous thing? I'm awful at food. Chapuri. Okay. My bad. Khachapuri. Apparent. Okay. That is interesting. It's like egg in bread or something. I'm awful at food, so I don't know. My bad. The best thing I've probably made myself many times. W. Alright. Question number 12 or 13 or something like that. The exchange of the town of Kaf between this nation and an eastern neighbor led to the geographical anomaly known as Winston's Hiccup. The Red Sea Astarium was a joint product by the U.S. and this nation to build a theme park and a vacation spot in this nation's resort town of Akaba. Alright, Jordan, of course. Yeah, there we go. Akaba's free there. Was it Akaba that gave it to you, Nunu? Let me double check. Yeah, Nunu was first person. Nice. Alright. Pay your happy birthday, Togo? Wait, it's Togo's birthday? Is it Togo's birthday? Not Togo's the sandwich shop. Bro, I look at AI, bro. It's the sandwich shop, bro. No, Togo is in the country. Dude, Togo the country. His birthday. Why does it go April 27th? It's real. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Happy birthday, Togo, bro. You say it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay, this question is low-key wild. We're gonna run this just because it's a funny-ass question. All right, question 13 probably. Members of the LDS Church invented a clone of this game set in the land of Zarahemla. Zarahemla? An expansion to this game introduces a Harbor Master variant, which awards you 2 points for having a settlement adjacent to a port. The most common role in this game, 7, leads to the movement of the robber token. Catan, yeah, it's Settlers of Catan. Dude. Low-key, I would have actually gotten it on the Harbor Master variant because I have that variant of Catan. I haven't even played it, but I've read the description. We got it like 2 Christmases ago. And we've never played it. Okay, but who was that, Gus? Gus on the Catan get? Nice. Love our Catan. It's a goated game. It's solid. Sierra Leone's birthday? What? Yeah, that was like not really geography. I just thought it was a funny question. Is this too hard? That might be too hard. Maybe this is just me being bad at something. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Let's go. Number 14 or something like that. Let me just count the questions so I actually know. Yeah, 15. We're in 15. The southern portion of this state has gained the moniker Optics Valley due to the presence of research centers like the Stewart Observatory and Mount Graham International Observatory. The Chiricahua Mountains in this state. Oh, Arizona. Nice. Good stuff. That's Nunu. Yeah, I mean, he did mistype it. It was a mistype. I don't know. Can I accept Arizona? Yeah, I'll give you Arizona. There you go. Pog. Pogging in the Twig 25 is so based. I wish more people would do it. Alright. Question number 16. Operation Nimbus Cloud was an effort spearheaded by the U.S. to clear mines from this waterway for future commercial passage. This waterway's Great Bitter Lake was home to the Yellow Fleet, a group of 15 Western merchant vessels stuck there for 8 years due to one conflict. The Suez, yes. Oh, I thought Kietilis got it, or Chet, or however you pronounce it, or how you say his name. Nunu got it. All right, Nunu, if you get the next one, we're putting you in. When someone hits 5, we'll put them in timeout for 3 questions. Nunu, don't. No answering for the next 3 questions. Not even first? Alright, well, Gus is also penalized for 3 questions then. Nunu and Gus are penalized. You guys have some chances to get things. Alright. Question 17. Docked in the city's harbor is the SS American Victory, a retired mid-20th century cargo ship museum. Mythical pirate Jose Gaspar names an annual pirate festival in the city that includes a large procession at Bayshore Boulevard. Anyone got it yet? No. Cuban and Spanish immigrants turned this city's district of Ybor City into a hub for cigar manufacturing. We have any guesses yet? No. The Howard Franklin Bridge. Wait, okay, there's so many things coming up. Yeah, okay. Someone got it. Someone got it. Yep. Let me make sure that no one else got. Tampa is the correct answer. I believe first guessed by Webkey. There were a lot of answers there. But yeah, Tampa was the correct one. Here we go, Webkey 4-2. We have number 18. You know what I'm gonna do? Might be controversial, but I'm gonna turn on a 20-second slow mode so that we're not spamming answers, because that feels like unfair. I just like the answer spamming. We're gonna turn on 20-second slow mode. Actually, no, let's go 15 seconds. No, 10. I'll be nice. 10-second slow mode. Don't waste your chats. Alright. Yeah, 10-second slow mode. Seems fair. Okay. Question 19 or 18 or something like that. Summits in this range, like the Salcantay, are seen as representatives of native folklore spirits that live in the caves called Apus, because it resembles 2 nuns and 4 priests. A mountain in this range is known as El Altar. Andes, very nice. Junerd getting the answer there. That is his first point. Putting Junerd on the board. Alright. Good. Okay. Can you pin next message? What do you mean? Woo! Immune to slow mode, I think. Oh. It's fine. Just don't egregiously answer. Oh, wait. Actually, while there's people here, while y'all are here, if y'all aren't in the Discord, I figure I might as well, give this a little promotion real quick. If you aren't in my Discord, I would highly recommend joining if you like geo stuff. We do daily cities and daily physical features. We do all sorts of stuff. All the time. We have a lot of different projects on there. People that's super active. People talk a lot about random geography stuff and also other things. But it's a really cool community on there. Highly recommend joining if you aren't already there. Alright. Okay. You can't see the sound Spanish? Fair enough. Flag trivia? Maybe we could, but it probably wouldn't be like country flags, because I feel like that'd just be a race. Alright. Question 19, I think. A city built by these people includes the Temple of the Inscriptions, which has piers depicting a serpent-legged thunder deity named God K and a polydactyl king named Khan Balam II. Mayan, yep, Mayan is the answer, cheese. Goated. Very nice. Cheese, Geo. Oh, cheese is putting on the board. Nice. Okay, we're gonna have to make this smaller if anybody else gets answers. Alright. Okay. Let's go number 20, maybe? I think we're gonna go with number 20. Okay, one of these places dedicated to Our Lady of Atocha has both a vertical shrine and a forest of remembrance for a 2004 terrorist attack that occurred there. I missed that. The statue Kindertransport, which depicts Jewish children fleeing the Nazis, can be found in one of these locations named after nearby Friedrichstrasse in Berlin. Any guesses? Train station. Yes, sir, Nunu. That is the answer. When we're saying things like, it says like one of these places, that's going to mean like something like a train station, like things like that, where it's not like a specific thing. Nunu is catching up to Gus. Oh, Gus, you are also unpenalized, by the way, if you didn't realize. Concentration camp. I mean, it's not the most unreasonable thing. We had a lot of German names. I mean, I feel like that's reasonable. Sierra Leone's birthday. Let's go check. Can we get a happy birthday in chat for Sierra Leone and Togo? Can we get a quick happy birthday? I promise I won't start the question at right after you use your timeout. Happy birthday! We love country birthdays, guys. Well, there are memorials at concentration camps, so not that crazy. Yeah, no, I've actually, like, that's actually a pretty reasonable guess. All things considered. Alright. Alright, folks. Let me make sure. Okay, alright. No more happy birthdays. I want to make sure people aren't, like, timed out when the question starts. That would be a little bit unfortunate, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. Question number 22. The exchange of the town of... Oh, wait. I read that already. What haven't I read in this set? This is harder, but we're going to go for it. Okay. A popular hiking trail at this mountain is named for early 20th century donkey train pioneer Fred Barr. This mountain was renamed from El Capitan to honor a Jefferson-era explorer and Brigadier General, who died at the Battle of York during the War of 1812. Catherine Lee Bates penned the basic outline of the song America the Beautiful while admiring this summit. Pokes Peak, I'll give it to you. It is Pikes Peak. I presume that's just a mistype. There we go. DPR getting that one. Good stuff. DPR et dos. There we go. Alright, we're going to get a new set because we are just about out on those. Okay. Questions 23. Temples to Saturn, Jupiter, Callistus, and a Roman amphitheater are part of an archaeological site of Duga in this country. Underground homes in this country's town of Matmata were used as the set for Tatooine in Star Wars. Okay, that is such a giveaway, bro. Oh my god. Tunisia. Yes, sir. There you go. And why? Alrighty. And why? Oh, that is your first one. Congratulations for getting on the board. We do have to make space for you, though. We gotta do some whoop, whoop. There we go. Alright. So, yep. Alright, love Carthage. Based. Okay. Question 24. Scientists mimic the tests performed by the Viking 1 and Viking 2 Mars rovers near Yungai in this desert. The Kamanchaka is a rainless fog that forms near this desert, which has the largest deposits of sodium nitrate in the world. This desert formed as a result of the rain shadow from the Cordillera Atacama. Yes, sir. Atacama, I don't know. I mean, there were a couple notable facts in that already. So, like, largest deposit of sodium nitrate in the world, you will see a lot as a trivia thing when referring to Atacama. Also, Viking 1, Viking 2 Mars rovers, like, Atacama has been used multitudes of times as a way to kind of replicate space, like, otherworldly conditions for things like that to test. So, yeah, good job. I think it was Nunu got it first. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Pop. Boop. Okay. Nunu. And he is tied with Gus. Oh my goodness. We have the tie. Ah! Incredible. This is intense, folks. This is an intense battle for the ages. I'm such a moron. Okay. The city of Obama is... Chat. I'm gonna give y'all all one guess. It's a thing. We're looking for a thing. We're looking for a thing, not a country. I'm only gonna say the city of Obama. What thing comes to mind? I want to see if anyone can get this. An item. An item, guys. Item. Item. Psh, 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 psh. Item. Do you guys know what an item is? A bay is not an item. Katana, we have some good guesses. Good guesses, not quite yet. Okay. I'm going to continue reading. I was really hoping someone would get this. If we don't know where Obama is already, it's in Japan. The city of Obama is known for producing lacquered versions of these items and sent one to Barack Obama when he ran for president. Saibashi is our foot-long examples of these objects used in cooking. Guys, chopsticks, thank you! That's it. Nice, Nunu, nice. I need to unpause music real quick. Ooh, Phoenix is on. Okay. Alright. Number 20-something. For the last 60 years, a check has been sent to the defunct position of the Treasurer General of the Republic for ownership of a site named for this body of water. A province of A province named for this body of water includes the Nipe Sagwe Baracoa Mountains and is the subject of a poem by Jose Marti. The Supreme Court case Hamden vs. Rumsfeld concerned the legality of an imprisonment at the site named for this location. Guantanamo Bay, yes sir. Not to brag, but I would have buzzed way earlier. When we have the Nipe Sagua Baracoa Mountains, those are the second tallest range, I believe, in Cuba, and they're located in Guantanamo Province, Cuba. So those are, if you don't know those, good thing to know. Guantanamo Bay. Wait, who actually got that answer? Who was it? That was Kietilus Goat or Chet. Based. Bada bing. Okay, let me check some more quick. And we are moving on. Okay. Okay. Question 20 mid something. In this country, individuals dressed as demons chase away the winter in the Kurentovanye festival, held in the city of Ptuj. Murska Sobota is the capital of the Prekmuria region, Slovenia. Yes, sir. You have Ptuj, which is one of the larger cities in Slovenia. I think it is like 15 or 20,000 or something. And then Murska Sobota is obviously pretty large as well. So good city knowledge there. That'll get you pretty far in those. But yeah. Slovenia, good job. Nuno on that one as well. Nuno, when you hit 10, we're unfortunately going to have to time you out for 3 questions as well. Again. Alright. How about when did you have flags in the back? I got them like ages ago. I've just had a green screen for a long time, so you haven't been able to like see them. Alrighty then. Question like 26 maybe? I don't even know. Train cars have been turned into exhibition spaces and an old ship in the bandstand at the Havne Park in the city's islands bridge. The home of one of its 4 harbor baths. A ski slope lies atop the Amargerbake. Waste to... we have any guesses here? Okay. Waste to energy plant in this city, which in 2019 opened its City Circle Metro line. Copenhagen. Yes, nice, Z-Man. Good stuff. Is that your first point? Yes, it is. Copenhagen. Or Copenhagen. Alright. Very nice. Boom. Oh, wait. I just put your name down. I didn't actually give you a point. Oops. Z-Man. Boop. Full description. Yeah. When I heard Island Bridge. Fair enough. Okay. Question number like 27 maybe. Probably not. It's not Tanzania, but tree climbing lions are a bizarre sight near the Ishasha River in this country's Queen Elizabeth National Park. Okay. That's a free as hell, like, first clue. Did 4 people just say Kenya? Yes, Uganda. Thank you, NY. Thank you, NY. Queen Elizabeth National Park is in Uganda. And if there... maybe there's one in Kenya, too. Maybe I'm uninformed. But that's pretty famous, folks. If you... Wait. You did? On my screen, which is like the more universal one, NY came in first. So I'm going to give him that. That might just be like a YouTube lag thing. It was just that close. I don't know. Learn national parks. I'm awful at national parks, to be frank. But what I do when I'm trying to learn them, learn all the ones in the US. Those are very helpful. Those are very helpful. Also... just, like, look at maps. Like, if you're just looking for national parks in an area, it's kind of just a thing that you, like, gradually know. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I guess you could, like, look up on UNESCO and look at stuff like that. But as far as famous ones go, you could just look up something like 20 largest or 20 most famous national parks in Africa or something. And you would find things like that. I guess it's a harder thing to research. at least to me. But it is something that's pretty essential. Also have QE? I didn't think so, but it's possible. Queen Elizabeth. Isn't it right here? Hold up. How the hell did I lose it? How did I forget where this is? There we go. Okay, no, apparently their side, so it's like basically the same national park, but their side is called the Virunga National Park. So it's basically the same national park, but it's like they're on two different sides of Lake Edward, essentially. Yeah, geography now. What I do, if you really want to like study using geography now, literally take note of every single thing he mentions and put it on a flashcard. Like, it's really sweaty, but it does work. It is very helpful. Okay. Other than, like, I don't know, some of the stuff, like the demographic stuff, other than, like, ethnic groups, is mostly useless, but I don't know. Okay. In the 1920s... So, wait, question 27. I don't know. In the 1920s, saloons straddling this feature were built on International Street in two communities divided in 1853. The historic El Camino del Diablo runs along this feature for most of its length. And the busiest, but this is a feature, and its busiest crossing is near San Isidro. A river shifting its course led to the Chamizal dispute after this feature was originally demarcated in the Treaty of Guadalupe. Alright. Okay. Guadalupe Hidalgo and changed the name of the Gadsden Purchase. It's a feature, guys. You're on the right track. Okay, I'm just gonna keep reading. The Rio Grande is so close. Oh my god. You guys are really getting there. You guys are really getting there. A little bit more specific. We are dancing around it here. Okay, Gadsden Purchase, guys. Gadsden Purchase, Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. For the point, name this most crossed border in the world, which runs through the Sonoran Desert and along the Rio Grande. U.S.-Mexico border? Yes, there you go, Z-Man. Great. Yes, the U.S.-Mexico border. Alright. Yeah, San Isidro is pretty darn famous. If you don't know what that is, that's the crossing from San Diego to Tijuana. It's a complete joke. Like, you can basically just walk by with like no official stamping or whatever. You can literally just walk in. Or you have been for multiple years. I don't know if things have changed recently with a certain president's highlighting some of those issues, but yeah, it's certainly a famous place. But put it from mentioned crossings. Okay. Question 29. This body of water was reached by a Roman expedition under Septimius Flaccus after a months-long journey through the territory of the Garamantes. The presence of manatees in this basin of this lake shows it must once have had a connection to the ocean. And it's Bogamiram Archipelago. Lake Chad. Yes, Chad. Nice. Nice get there. Oh, yeah. What haven't we done here? Boom, 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 boom. We've done all these. We've done that. Okay, we can do this. All right. Question number 30. The Barkley Marathons, an ultra marathon in the state's Frozen Head State Park, were inspired by an escape from the Brushy Mountains State Penitentiary. The Cumberland Plateau runs west of the state's namesake valley and divides its east and middle regions. Tennessee, very nice, Russ. Oh wait, no, Webb got it first. Okay. Apologies. I'm so sorry, Russ, but you've been robbed. All right. Webb getting that one. Very nice. It is Tennessee. Not much to add there because I'm garbage at that region. All right. What else do we got? All right. This one's harder, honestly, but we can do it. Okay. Question 31. Armsmere, the estate of Samuel Colts, is in the city. Minor league sports facilities in this city include Dunkin' Donuts Park and the XL Center. While its suburb of Bristol is home to the headquarters of ESPN. Hartford, very nice, Ruske. Very nice. That puts you on the board. It is Hartford, Connecticut. What was the get there? I mean, there were a couple, like, famous things, I guess, but none of them, like, things, I guess, that should be famous. I'm a New Englander? Okay. Guess so. Projects on Pittsburgh? W. We love Pittsburgh. The Berg. Oh, the Berg. Okay. We've done, like, most of this question set, but we have some more to do. Okay, question 32. SINAC oversees the conservation areas of this country, including the Monteverde Cloud Forest Reserve. Okay, please tell me someone knows where the Cloud Forest is. I'm gonna have to tell y'all after this, because this is like, it's so cool. And it's Corcovado. It's Corcovado National Park, a popular destination. Costa Rica, yes, thank you. Thank you, Nunu. Cloud Forest, probably to like normal people, like not to like geography enthusiasts, I would say Cloud Forest is probably the most famous thing in Costa Rica. It is very, very pretty. It's like basically the Amazon, but you can actually like traverse it. Let me try to pull up some pictures. Hold up. Boom. Okay. But yeah, like these are some of the walkways and stuff. You can get like monkey tours and crap. I don't know. It's a very cool place. Yeah, Cloud Forest Reserve. Look into it. There's some really sick nature in Costa Rica. But yeah, you got a bunch of these like giant suspension bridges like over the jungle. It's pretty sick. But yeah. Cloud Forest. Notable thing, I almost opened the question tab. Would have been bad, but it's okay. I didn't. Since I'm just... I've never made a mistake before, clearly. Time out now. Oh, that's tough, Nunu. Looks like Nunu is on break. For 3 questions. Question 33. Islands off the shore of this larger island include Simeulue, Nias, Banca, and Belitung. 75,000 years ago, a 6 to 10 year volcano. Winter, yes. Sumatra, very nice guess. I was hoping someone get that. Banca and Belitung is a state of Indonesia, and you know is kind of famous. But yeah, those are islands that do things. I don't know anything else about Banca and Belitung. I know Geography Now, I think, went to Belitung, right? Didn't I think, yeah, Geography Now went to Belitung at some point. I think he mentioned it in old Tanjung Pandan is the name of the town there. But yeah. Batam. Oh, okay, sick. Belitung is like near Bali or something? No. In fact, I'll show you on a map. So, Indonesian geography, guys. Sumatra, right here. Bangka. This is Bangka. This is Belitung. This is Sumatra. Nias, this was the other island that it mentioned. And what was it? Sumuleu. I don't actually know that one, to be honest. But where's Sumuleu? Is it one of these? We're going to find this because we're learning, guys. Learning impossible. How could we do that? Sumuleu. Apparently this island is kind of obscure because I do not see it anywhere. Where is this? Sumuleu. I low-key can't find it. Sumu. Wait, no. What? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to learn this, but I can't seem to find the island. Simeuleu. All right, it is this one. Okay, so apparently it's called Pulau. It's this one, but it's called Pulau on the thing for some reason. This dude, Simeuleu, and then Nias, and then we have Banca and Belatongue. Those are the islands I mentioned. But yeah. Oh, I almost just opened the question tabs. That would have been bad. Oh, I went to the wrong tab. I'm folding. Holy crap. It's okay. We're learning things, guys. We're learning things. Wait, Gus. Wait, yeah, that was Gus, right? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It was Big Gus. All right, 8 points. My man. All right. Okay. Question 33 or 34, I don't know. The Fernheim and Menno colonies were established in this country by Mennonites from Canada and Russia. Jopara, a dialect from this country, or Hopara, infuses its indigenous language with Spanish words. This country's easternmost department is home to Saltos de Monday, or Monday's Waterfall. While a western department of this country has the capital at Villa Ages. Did we have it? Oh, yep, Paraguay. Nice. Was that the first person to say Paraguay? Yes, it was. Very good. Good job, Webkey. Good stuff. So Monday's Waterfall, Villa Ages. So it's actually Villa Ages. I don't know. I think you'd say Ages, right? Because it's Latin America. But yeah, I mean, Presidente Ages is the district there, named after Presidente Hayes or President Hayes. But yeah. Guarani plus Spanish based. Alrighty. Vice President, yep. Yes, sir. Remember when schoolmate just played Prodigy before COVID? Yes, sir, I do. Alrighty. What the hell? Okay. Sprinkle. Okay, question 35, we'll say. By the way, I think Nuno's back in. Sprinklers have been used to clear snow from this infrastructure network near Maibara. Blizzard conditions in Daisen caused the second ever derailment on this infrastructure network by the Komachi. This transportation system's L0 series broke the record for the fastest mile per hour by a maglev train on its Yamanashi test. A 2030 plan. Yep, Shinkansen. Or, in other words, the Japanese bullet train. But Shinkansen is the actual name for it. Good job, Nunu. Oopsie. I mean, I feel like you don't have to know anything about infrastructure to know about the Japanese bullet train, but... Alright. That's a win, Biz. How many more? We can go however long. I don't really care. I think we'll probably get to 40 and then we can do something else, or we can just end. Would you guys rather we do something else afterwards? Or should we just end it off after 47 more hours? Base. In question 36, in 2007, UNESCO warned this city over the construction of a liaison office next to its Goya Lighthouse. The ruins of St. Paul's in the parish of San Antonio are another historic landmark in this city, which, along with a namesake peninsula and the reclaimed area of Kotai, lies on the islands of Taipa, Koloane, and Hengchin. Surely someone knows this, right? Okay. It's alright. This city is located across the Pearl River estuary from Hong Kong. There we go. Macau. Very nice. Webkey getting the first one there. Goated. Boom. All right. We do first to 20. I don't know about first to 20. That seems excessive. How about we go to 50? I'm going to start going a little bit faster, but we're going to go to 50, if that's fine. All right. Question 38, I think. Anything geoguessr? We'll see. I actually have some schoolwork to get done, and it's Monday tomorrow, so might have to do that. Webkey is in timeout. Is he? How? All right. The amount of plankton in the English Lake District decreases as this feature oscillates northward. This feature is blocked on its north side by a cold wall and was originally mapped after Ben Franklin asked about slow travel of British merchant ships. This feature is deflected eastward by the Charleston Bump and begins to cross the Atlantic after departing from the continental shelf near Cape Hatteras. Or Hatteras? I don't know how to say that. Citrus trees can be grown in Scotland at the same latitude as Labrador, due to, for the point, what ocean current? Yes, the Gulf Stream. Very nice. Oh, wait, no. Nunu got it. Oh, wait, no. Gus got it. Gus got it. Very nice. I did not see that. Bada bing. That's the kind of stuff I'm awful at. I don't even think I would have gotten Gulf Stream there. Even at the final clue. All right. Number 41. The entire habitat of the Kate's leaf-tailed gecko was destroyed during these events. Andrew Colvin was appointed to head an agency responding to these events, the recovery from which is being supported by the Architect's Assist and the Towards 2 Billion Trees plan. Mount Nothofagus National Park and Nightcap National Park include rainforests heavily damaged by these events. Yeah, what? Well, okay. I guess I would probably prompt on Gus's Australia 2020 wildfires, and then I'd hope he'd get it. Oh, wait, no, actually, the thing says accept answers like 2019 to 2020 bushfires in Australia, so very nice. Yep, Gus gets that. Gus is at 10. Gus is also timed out for 3 questions. Oh, what about me? Wait, did you say that? Well, not wildfire in Brazil. I guess that would be not the answer. I don't know. Maybe that's too specific. Hi, Nick Kickle. What's up? All right. Oh, wait. No, you did say... Oh, wait. No. Wait, no. Hold up. I'm tripping. Turkish actually got that. That is Turkish's first points. Very nice. Alright. Alright. Wah wah wee wah. Okay. And we're going. Time anymore? No, you're good. 11 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh, we are actually done with all those questions. So, why not make it a little bit more fun? Why not make it a little bit more silly, if you will? Let's have some fun, guys. Let's have some fun. These questions are going to get a little bit harder. Actually, hold on. Let's get to some real questions. Let's get to some of the type of questions that I actually played a couple days ago. Or, yeah, a couple days ago. So these are like difficulty of questions I played not that long ago. So, yeah. We're now on that level. Okay. Let's find some good ones. Alright. This is the less spoken language of the two connected in the couplet about butter, bread, and the green cheese. This group of languages is also the less spoken of two that name a nasal spirant law, in which nasal consonants eventually disappear when between a vowel and a fricative, leading to the lengthening of certain vowels. The Groningen dialects are Saxon languages, heavily influenced by this other language group, speakers of which primarily live on the islands like Norderney. Yeah, Frisian, that is the answer. The answer is the Frisian languages. Very nice, Turkish. Is that 2 in a row? Go to. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Question something. I don't know. Like, you know what? Question 43? I think. In the suburbs of this city, the terminally ill Robert Asp spent his last years building a replica of a Viking ship found at the Gokstad Mound for the Hjemkomst Center. Another historical site in this city's suburbs of Bonanzaville, a group of historic buildings collected by the Cass County. Fargo, yes, very nice. Fargo is the answer. Where's Dumpling Man? There he is. Yep, Bonanzaville is funny. You've been there? Oh, nice. That's gotta help. Okay. Oh, I love this question. This is sick. I hope at least one of you knows about this because it's freaking awesome. But it's pretty obscure. Question 44. This figure allegedly first appeared in the late 1930s to encourage people to throw away money and return to the indigenous culture, but could have been a vision caused by the narcotic kava. A movement venerating for this figure may have been based around the removing white missionaries, since this figure's last name translates to broom. On February 15th, a holiday named for this figure, the letters T-A-U-S-A are worn on shirts or painted onto chests, and military parades are conducted. For the points, name this figure venerated by cargo cults on the island of Tana, typically depicted as an American serviceman from World War II. It's the dude. Prince Philip is a very good guess, because Prince Philip had association with it. Do with geography? It's maybe not like physical, but it is sick. It's a culture thing. I don't know. Yes, John Frum. You spelled it wrong, but you got it. So it's John Frum. F-R-U-M is how you spell it. But John Frum it's so cool. Literally, I encourage, after we do a quick raid and everything, after this, look up John Frum. John Frum Cargo Cult. It's fascinating. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, this is another hard part. Got a couple hard ones in a row here. So 46. While investigating this site, French archaeologist Madeleine Colani found teeth and bones suggestive of cremated bodies. The only decorated object at this site has a frogman carved on its outside, and most of those objects are believed to have had now destroyed lids. That's a big hint. This site can be accessed from the city of Fosavan in the Annamese Cordillera, but is now only partially open to visitors due to the unexploded bombs from the Secret War. The namesake objects of this site were likely used as a type of urn, but were legendarily used by giants to store wine. Yep, jars plain. I'll take jars plain. It's plain of jars. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, it's a big old site. It's a megalithic site in Laos. What's the plateau name? The Jiangkong Plateau. But yeah, plain of jars. It's cool. We had a lot of hint, like it said lids and everything. But we had like hints that it was in Laos, because like Fosavan is a big city, or not big, but it's a city in Laos. And also Annamese Cordillera, like the Annamese range and everything. That's all Laos stuff. Yeah, plain jars. Very nice. Nunu. All right. Okay. Oh, this one at least has an easier answer. 47. In the northeast of this country, black hive beekeeping is conducted near Kamlihemsen by members of the Hemshin ethnic minority. In this country, the honey forest is threatened by tourism along the Fertana River. And in the Kakar Mountains, Turkey, very nice. Very nice get, Nunu. Alright. Okay, 3 more questions. Question 48. Art Deco stained glass and chandeliers are in one of these places in Porto, converted out of the Café Imperial. A DC-3 plane has been converted into an extension of one of these places in Taupo, New Zealand. At what was formerly the Gore House in Freeport, Maine, patrons of one of these places can order lobster rolls. A stand in Downey, California, is the oldest remaining of these locations, which were originally set up without heating and seats tilted forward and further apart to promote customer turnover. A yellow, white, brown, and red painted scheme was developed for franchises run by Ray Kroc. For the points, what business synonymous with golden arches? Yeah, it's a McDonald's. It's literally a McDonald's. All right, wait, who got that first? Because there was a lot of them that came in. All right, NY got it first. Very nice. Yeah. McDonald's lobster, I guess, dude. Explanation of McDonald's in history. It just said shrine on McDonald's. That's awesome, actually. Okay. Question 49. This administrative region is home to the Pilat, Europe's tallest dune, near Arca-Chon Bay, and its other resort areas include Biarritz and Royan. This region is home to a thriving viticulture industry centered in the places such as Saint-Emilion and Cognac, which is upstream from Rochefort on the Charente River. Yep, I'll take Aquitaine. It's Nouvelle Aquitaine, but yeah, Aquitaine's good. Good job, Nunu, on point 14. If you get the next question, you'll have the exact same score as you did last time, which is pretty funny. Okay. Question. Better than the Croatian word Akvitania. Whoa. Sorry. The win. All right. Let's see. Okay, this seems fun. All right. Last question, guys. This city's neighborhood of Comuna 13 is home to one of the world's longest escalators, nearly half a kilometer long. This capital city of the department of Antioquia, that's so free, oh my god, lies in the Abura Valley and is the center of its country's second largest metropolitan. Yes, Medellin. How do you put Antioquia right there? Whatever. Thank you guys for playing. And Ross K getting a point. Or Russ K. Where is he? Yep, 2 points. All right. Thank you guys. It has been a very fun night playing trivia with y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Even if you didn't get any points, I hope you had some fun at least. But yeah, let's find our little crate. Our little rate. It's okay. It's okay, Silver. You had to start somewhere. All right. It looks like no one's live on YouTube. But yeah, guys, if you aren't in the Discord yet, highly recommend joining that. It's in the pinned message. of the chat. We're gonna have to raid to Twitch. So if you have a Twitch account, please go into the raid. And even if you don't pop in for a little bit, I'm gonna try to raid someone cool. Bell's UK. I don't know. No, we could raid Jaspinko. Is he? No, he's playing Gartic Phone. Who can we raid, dude? This guy's playing a tournament. I don't really know him. Who the hell's on GeoGuessr? We'll go for Skillisfay. Hopefully this guy's chill. This guy looks chill. Alright. Geo Jeopardy? Dude, 1 people are available. Okay, guys, go into this guy's chat and put Sweating Geography raid. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. I'm just going there real quick. Don't have to stay too long. Just wait. Oh shit, guys. Wait, that guy does not speak English. Wait, that guy does not speak English. Wait just a second. That guy is not of the English speaking. Wait, we should probably raid someone who is speaking English. This guy is also Portuguese. What the hell? Is this guy English? Okay. This guy's English. We'll raid him. Okay, sorry guys. He's literally speaking Portuguese. Go raid this guy instead. See you guys later. Have a wonderful day. And as always,